Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a subject that has changed modern warfare, reshaped global defense strategies, and proven that size doesn't determine power: Israel's defense technology and how it has come to lead the world. When people think about military technology, they often imagine superpowers like the United States, Russia, or China. But few realize that a small country in the Middle East has quietly built one of the most advanced, battle-tested, and innovative defense industries on Earth. Israel's defense technology is not just about weapons. It's about survival, precision, and the fusion of science with necessity. In this video, we'll explore how Israel reached this point, why its systems outperform much larger nations, and what makes its military innovation so unique. Israel's journey to defense dominance didn't begin with vast resources or global influence. It began with vulnerability. From the moment Israel was founded in 1948, it was surrounded by hostile neighbors, facing constant threats and wars. The early years were defined by the desperate need to survive. That urgency became the foundation of its defense innovation. With few natural resources and limited manpower, Israel had to rely on intelligence, creativity, and technology. The Israeli mindset has always been simple: innovate or perish. This constant threat environment forced the country to push the boundaries of defense science faster than anyone else. Every invention had a purpose: to protect lives, to anticipate attacks, and to stay one step ahead of the enemy. By the 1970s and 1980s, Israel began to develop its own defense manufacturing capabilities. The establishment of Israel Aerospace Industries, EI, Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, and Elbit Systems marked the birth of a technological powerhouse. These companies combined research, combat experience, and real-time battlefield feedback to develop systems that could adapt to changing threats. The wars Israel fought became live testing grounds for innovation. Unlike many large militaries bogged down by bureaucracy, Israel's defense sector maintained agility. Soldiers on the battlefield could report issues, engineers could respond immediately, and prototypes could be deployed within weeks. This constant feedback loop turned Israel into a living laboratory of military innovation. One of the most defining symbols of Israeli defense technology is the Iron Dome. Introduced in 2011, this short-range air defense system has become legendary for its ability to intercept and destroy incoming rockets with pinpoint accuracy. It was born from necessity to protect Israeli cities from constant rocket attacks. The Iron Dome uses radar, advanced algorithms, and real-time tracking to calculate the exact trajectory of incoming projectiles, deciding in milliseconds whether to intercept or let them fall harmlessly in open areas. Its success rate of over 90% stunned the world. But what made it truly revolutionary was not just the technology itself, but the philosophy behind it. The system was designed to save lives affordably, efficiently, and intelligently. It demonstrated that Israel could create a technology so advanced that even superpowers began to adopt its principles. Yet the Iron Dome is only the beginning. Israel's multi-layered defense architecture includes systems like David's Sling, Arrow 2, and Arrow 3, each designed to intercept threats at different altitudes and distances, from short-range rockets to long-range ballistic missiles. The Arrow 3, in particular, represents a new frontier. It can destroy enemy missiles in space, before they even re-enter the atmosphere. That gives Israel one of the most complete missile defense umbrellas in the world. Combined with early warning systems, radar networks, and artificial intelligence-driven coordination, Israel's defense grid is like a living organism, constantly monitoring, adapting, and responding to threats in real time. But Israel's defense technology doesn't stop at missile defense. Its dominance extends into cyber warfare, intelligence systems, and unmanned vehicles. Israel is widely regarded as the world leader in cybersecurity. Units like the elite IDF 8200 are known for their expertise in digital warfare, surveillance, and data analysis. Many of the world's top cybersecurity companies trace their roots back to veterans of this unit. What makes Israel's cyber approach unique is its integration with physical defense. Cyber protection isn't a separate branch. It's woven into every system, every aircraft, and every communication network. Whether it's protecting satellites, drones, or missile systems, Israel's defense ecosystem functions as a fully connected digital shield. Speaking of drones, Israel has long been a pioneer in unmanned aerial systems. It was one of the first countries to use drones for surveillance and reconnaissance as far back as the 1980s. Today, Israeli drones are used globally for military and civilian purposes. They provide real-time battlefield intelligence, target tracking, and even precision strikes without risking human pilots. Systems like the Heron, Hermes, and Harop have redefined aerial warfare. The Harop, for example, is known as a loitering munition. It can fly for hours, search for targets, and dive in to destroy them autonomously. This merging of AI and aerial weaponry represents the future of war, and Israel is already there. Another key reason Israel's defense technology leads the world is its deep collaboration between the military, academia, and private industry. Israel's compulsory military service creates a constant flow of young, tech-savvy individuals exposed to real combat situations. When these soldiers complete their service, many go on to work in defense companies or start their own tech ventures. This creates a natural ecosystem where knowledge flows freely between the military and the private sector. Universities work closely with defense organizations, startups collaborate with the government, and innovation is shared rather than locked away. This interconnected network accelerates development and ensures that Israel's military always stays ahead of the curve. Artificial intelligence has also become a central part of Israel's defense evolution. AI systems now assist in everything from threat prediction to autonomous vehicles and target recognition. Israel uses AI to analyze massive data streams from satellites, drones, and ground sensors to predict attacks before they happen. This predictive capability gives Israel an advantage no other nation has. When you can anticipate where the next missile might come from, or detect suspicious activity before it occurs, defense becomes proactive, not reactive. AI has also been integrated into Israel's tanks, aircraft, and command centers, allowing for faster, smarter, and more precise decision-making. One of the most underrated aspects of Israel's defense success is its adaptability. In a rapidly changing world where cyber attacks, drones, and AI-driven weapons are evolving daily, Israel's defense technology doesn't wait for threats, it evolves with them. For example, when adversaries began developing cheap drone swarms, Israeli engineers created laser-based defense systems like the Iron Beam, a directed energy weapon designed to destroy incoming drones, rockets, and mortars at the speed of light. It's cost-effective, precise, and nearly impossible to counter. The Iron Beam represents a future where energy weapons could replace missiles altogether, dramatically reducing defense costs and collateral damage. Israel's defense philosophy is also rooted in intelligence dominance. The country's intelligence agencies, Mossad, Amman, and Shin Bet, have developed some of the most advanced surveillance and operational technologies in the world. From satellite imagery to covert cyber operations, Israel uses intelligence as both a shield and a sword. Many of its greatest military victories were not won with brute force, but with superior information. Every piece of technology Israel develops, from drones to missiles, is enhanced by real-time intelligence integration. That's why its systems work so effectively together. They're designed to communicate, coordinate, and respond as one. Another factor behind Israel's leadership in defense tech is its partnership strategy. Israel has turned its innovations into valuable exports, forming defense partnerships with countries across Europe, Asia, and even the United States. The Iron Dome, for instance, has been purchased and adapted by the U.S. military. India, Singapore, and several NATO allies rely on Israeli drones, radar systems, and cyber technologies. These collaborations not only strengthen Israel's economy, but also create strategic alliances that reinforce its global influence. Israel's defense exports are now worth billions annually, placing it among the world's top arms exporters. The global recognition of Israel's technology extends beyond warfare. Many civilian technologies we use daily, from autonomous driving to cybersecurity and AI applications, have roots in Israel's defense research. What begins as military innovation often transforms into commercial technology that changes the world. This dual-use approach ensures that every defense investment generates broader benefits for society, further accelerating the cycle of innovation. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about Israel's defense technology is its human element. Behind every missile system, drone, or algorithm is a culture that refuses to accept defeat. Israel's engineers, scientists, and soldiers work with a shared understanding that their inventions protect not just a nation, but families, communities, and a way of life. That emotional connection fuels their creativity. It's not just about being the best. It's about survival, legacy, and pride. Despite facing constant geopolitical tension, Israel continues to innovate in ways that astonish even its allies. The country is now moving into space defense technologies, laser satellites, and quantum computing applications for secure military communication. It's also investing heavily in next-generation AI warfare, swarm robotics, and biodefense systems. Every step forward reinforces the same message. Israel refuses to be vulnerable. Instead, it transforms every challenge into an opportunity to lead. In the end, Israel's defense technology leads the world not because it has more money or larger forces, but because it has mastered the art of thinking differently. Every threat becomes a problem to be solved. Every limitation becomes a spark for innovation. From the Iron Dome to the Iron Beam, from cyber shields to AI warriors, Israel has built a defense ecosystem that defines the future of warfare. Its systems don't just react, they learn, adapt, and evolve. The world watches as larger nations now seek to replicate what Israel has already achieved. A seamless integration of intelligence, technology, and human resilience. As global conflicts grow more complex, it's becoming clear that Israel's defense philosophy is not just about protecting borders, it's about redefining how security itself works in the modern age. Israel's journey proves that innovation isn't born in comfort, it's forged in necessity. When survival is the mission, creativity becomes limitless. And that is why Israel's defense technology doesn't just compete with the world, it leads it.